What's going on, everybody? It's me, truck driver Sean. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this. That right there. Yeah. This company reached out to me. They're called FiFine. F-I-F-I-N-E. One word, FiFine. Uh, they make stuff for home recording, for podcasting, and everything in between. So this is a vocal mic. They sent it out to me to demo it, and they want me to try a couple different things with it. Comes with the book that none of us ever read. Comes with a really long XLR, not XLR, but a USB to USB-C cord. And tucked in here in really good shape is the microphone, which has got a really good weight to it. Like the casing's all metal. This is called the Tank 3 from their Amplitank. It's got, those guys that do the videos where they have the thing sticking in, like, hey guys. Mine I keep way out, so if mine will do it way out, this should do it way out. So that's the way we're going to test it. I'm going to test it against the mic that I am currently using. That's the plan. So what you have on this, you got a couple little extra deals. You can control how hot the mic is from the mic. If you need to do a quick adjustment, you can also, if you're going to monitor yourself with headphones, you can use that to monitor your headphones. And at any point in time, if you want to, you can mute it, which is a great thing to have, especially like if you're doing a podcast and like you want to ask a question that's inappropriate to somebody that's sitting there, or you don't know if they want to have that out there, you can mute it. Or in my case, if you're playing guitar and you want this thing like this close to your face, because it does say that you want to be about 6 inches from your face, which for what I do, I'd be annoyed having something this close. So we're going to put it out of frame, just like my other one is. My other one is a comparable mic to this. It is a Meretz M1000. Yeah. All right. So I am going to tell you a few more things about this, and then we're going to get down to like, how does it compare to my mic that I normally use, which is what you're hearing right now. But don't worry. I'm going to have a sentence that I'm going to read off my notes over here that will show if it pops, if the S's go on too much. It'll show all that stuff. All right, so what you have here is a fine crafted microphone. It does feel like it's built very well. It handles background noise extremely well. It's also, for being a vocal mic, it wants you to be straight on, even though it's giving you the illusion that you'd be able to use it any way you wanted to. That is not the case. All metal body. I can say yes, it is. It is constructed really well. If this thing fails, it's going to be sad, because it's probably one of the best built under $200 mics I've ever seen in my life. It really is nice. And yeah, if you're the type of person that's using the SM357 or whatever it is, 757, whatever they use for vocal mics, this would be very complimentary at a fraction of the price. At freaking $80, $79.99. It's ridiculous. You can run it through either USB-C or you can run it through XLR. I will be using the XLR option because that's how my system runs, is on XLR, because I'm old and refuse to change. And their claim to fame is they make stuff where you can get high quality at affordable prices. And again, if it's $80 for a vocal mic, for doing podcasts and whatever, that's really good, because even the Rodecaster or whatever it's called, the Rode mic, that thing is what, 110, 120 bucks, something like that. So this is even cheaper than that. And it's got options on the physical mic, which is really nice. So again, the brand is called FiFine, which is spelled F-I-F-I-N-E. Pretty easy to find. This model right here is called the Amplitank Tank 3. And right now, on their, because I went and did a little research. I noticed they're running a code right now. FiFine Mike 10 will give you 10% off, which and it free shipping. You can try it for 30 days. Don't like it, you can send it back and they'll give you your money. And it comes with a 2-year warranty. Can't really beat it. That's really all there is to say about it. So let's just get ready to do the test. So yeah, let's test. See if the Batman still works first though, because I just love annoying people with it. To the Batman. Okay, right now we are using the Marantz 1000. I'm going to read a random paragraph off the product description. Might read a couple of them because they're pretty short. All right. First thing it says is mute button, an LED indicator. Press to mute or unmute the mic. If the light is green, the mic is active. If the light is red, the mic is muted. Microphone capsule, dynamic microphone element with cardioid polar pattern. Microphone gain knob control and sensitivity of the mic capsule. Headphones volume control and sound of real-time monitoring. PPP FFF SSS. Perseverance. Systematic. Make it. All right. Cool beans. Let's hook up the Tank 3. All right. Now we have the FiFine hooked up. I'm going to read the product description like any other, 5-year-old would. I know how to read, I swear to God. All right. What we have here. Mute button and LED indicator. Mute to press to mute or unmute the mic. If the light is green, the mic is active. If the light is red, the mic is muted. Microphone capsule, dynamic microphone element with cardioid polar pattern. Microphone gain knob control. Keeps the sensitivity of the mic capsule. All right. So yeah, wicked. Perseverance. Saturation. Mucking it up. All right. So anyhow, this is the Tank 3. So I'm going to go and take a quick listen and see where it sits with that. Now, you gotta remember, this system is set up for the M1000, so we might do a little adjustment when we come back, but right now, I just want to go see how this performs compared to the M1000, which is the same kind of mic, but without the extra options. All right, very cool. We'll be right back. Okay, so I am, again, this is the FiFine. Its performance, using it in the same context as the other microphone, it was really, really, really quiet. So now I'm going to test them just with me talking, just randomly, and see how they compare to one another. So yeah, this is the Tank 3 Amplitank FiFine, and it is set basically for the room. And yeah, microphone gain is cranked all the way up, so this thing is running at full power. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm just going to yank the cord right out of this, and I'm going to plug into the Marantz. Okay, hold on a second. Now we have the Marantz. Didn't change nothing. I just plugged one in, plugged in the other. So yeah, again, I'm going to run out, go check and see how they compare in this particular circumstance. If they sound really close, I will do something with the guitars, but if not, I'll just come back, give my thoughts, and yeah, be right back in a jiffy. All right, so we are back after I went and listened to that, and I gotta say, when it comes to the S's and the P's, they do sound infinitely better on the FiFine. My only problem is I don't like having a mic right here when I'm playing guitar or I'm talking, kind of like mine out of the frame. So this particular mic for what I do doesn't work. Or if you're the type that does like the spoken things where you like just to have it just a little off, you know, you can get it out. It still has a pretty good thing right about here. But you wanna keep it within about 6 inches or so from your suck hole. And yeah, if this is what you like, I mean, it sounds really good compared to my Marantz, and it's cheaper. It's got options. I think one of the coolest things is you know, you're supposed to be able to mute it, but it's not muting, which I find hilarious. That's different. Maybe it's only when you're using the USB-C. I don't know. But yeah, very cool. Huge thanks to FiFine for sending this out for me to check out. I like checking out new stuff. The quality of this is really good. I might actually go look at their mics and see if they have something that would lend more to what I do in here, because I have been kind of looking for something to replace my Marantz 1000 with. And the one thing I keep coming back to that I want to replace it with is a $350, $400 mic. And if I could get away with significantly less and have this kind of quality, I would do it without thinking about it. Yeah, so if you want this mic, you can go to finefinemic.com, I believe is what it's called. I wrote it down because my memory sucks. Yep, www.fifinemicrophone.com. And if you pick the Tank 3, you can put in a discount code of FIFINE MIC 10 10. That'll save you 10%, free shipping. You get to try it for free for 30 days. You don't like it, send it back to them. And if you keep it, you got a 2-year warranty at $79.99. It's $80. Gotta say, it's heavy too, holding it up like this. It's not a light little Twinkie microphone. It's actually built extremely well. Yeah, I gotta say, impressed with the quality. As far as like getting this close to my face, I'm impressed with the sound. But overall performance for what I do, I don't like my microphone in shot. I like it out of shot. This doesn't really work for me. So kind of testing it against the Marantz when I had the Marantz out, because the Marantz really picks up very well. It, for $100 mic, it just kills. $110, something like that. It kills. It really does. But when you hear it next to this, I didn't realize how much I popped and ticked when I talked, because, yeah, wasn't tested against something that doesn't, very cool. Anyhow, again, huge thanks to FiFine. And, yeah, like I said, I can't say nothing bad about it, because use it in the context it's meant to be used in, which is, if you read the manual, it says it's, 6 to 8 inches from your suck hole. It, yep. If I was using it that way, you put it up against the Marantz, they go toe to toe, and this one just sounds better. Can't lie on recordings. I didn't touch nothing except for unplugging one, plugging in the other. All right. Very cool. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to see more things like me testing microphones and stuff, which I'm not very good at. In fact, it's only the second time I've ever tested microphones against one another. If you want to see more stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, hit subscribe. Yeah. Let's have some fun. Get nutty. All right. Catch you all later. Ciao.